this one. Is what number 1 and 3.
But this is
Paving work is included in it.
to dismantle and refix.
It's better to, the fender's going to be refurbished anyway.
What
Is it?
Well, we've got recommended the detail here. Yeah, this bar, the steel bar that comes through here.
Yeah.
These end plates, the shackle.
So we're waiting for Francois?
Yeah.
The disposal from vessels.
Looking around the problem here.
John.
John, yeah. Arthur, I'm just in a meeting.
Sewage disposal tanks.
Yeah, I mean,
This is out of our scope.
the problem there is we'll just tend to use these boxes.
Okay, they are essential, but it's not our scope. The customs can was included in our reports. The payment.
Talk about the data
Could
in a
manage
minute,
the
but the
budget.
fact that
Can be
we're
added.
noticing since the construction of the harbour
In
facilities,
terms of preparing the tank.
the retreat of the coastline, what are we talking about?
Having some
So what are these different surveys? Data?
understanding with
Some of them are aerial photographs?
We need
كلوزات بعد كل
we've
واحد.
done a whole
regular
regular
survey.
survey
But just convey this.
that we use to monitor
convey
the
this,
coastline.
attitude
What
of
we
the
can pick up,
municipality,
obviously,
then they will call for a meeting.
dramatic reversal of erosion on the coastline.
So for the meeting,
In
you
which
want to
area
arrange a
is this?
meeting?
This is just
No,
north of the
no,
palaces,
no.
the beach palaces area.
If you
After
go-
the palaces.
let's study
Yeah,
this
no,
part.
So the sediment
See
transport's moving in that
you have
direction. Hard edge, otherwise it probably would have been back even further.
Have you seen Majid? From 1981 to 2001. 17
What is that, Jibril?
recession. This is just
Yes.
for
Undergoing here in this in the area of the Umsakane 1 and Umsakane 2 harbors, and the fact that this whole shoreline is reconfiguring itself. So that area is growing, and that area is eroding. So they want to go and build to put developments along that whole beach, and this area is going to be eroded in 5 to 10 years. And this is where our data has been very changed, and be able to predict what the shoreline is going to do into the future. So they now know that they cannot put any major developments on this side. You can develop that side, but not this area at the moment. I mean, how often are the surveys being done?
Yeah, essentially some
The area,
Yeah.
at the moment, there's no beaches. It's just the beaches have all been eroded, so it's looking at redeveloping the whole area to place a promenade, a corniche
Yeah.
facility. So we're looking down, you can see here the Bergerav in the background. That's the Jumeirah fishing pond.
Yes, I think our options are limited. Just the.
Just the lips.
Yeah.
That's the lips.
So
What do you think, Francois, that Sharon might do a museum here? What do you think of this proposal? Not too
I
much.
prefer to see more beach, but
You prefer, how can you see beach in such an area?
This, what we're looking at is the schemes for the future, recreating beaches by putting design that the position
Yeah.
is exact, because you get the segment of beach here, and you need to make sure that distance is correct, that you have that you are able to achieve to have to be armored, so protected with rock revetments, especially right down drift of the harbours where most of the erosion, the sand has been cut off from this side. Therefore, you need to put some sort of revetment protection.
So this is one of the proposals. It's an old proposal.
This is quite an old change in these areas. I mean, that was the shoreline before the harbours came in. And then since they added the spur,
Yeah.
this is the kind of information we now have with the monitoring.
Yeah.
we're able to quantify exactly how quickly it is moving. It is the fishing harbours. We're, of course, looking at rehabilitating all the fishing harbours.
This
They
is
don't have
where
much space.
the area they're building the villas.
No, the villas are further along. This is where they're planning the beach park, the beach developers.
Okay.
Again, beach developers. Anything on rip currents, Francois?
What's the date of this photograph? September 2001. Oh, it's,
This photograph itself, it was quite an old.
this was the beach line how many years ago? 20 years.
أقول لك أول اثنين نساهم وليدا.
So,
Yeah, it's, okay, it has slowed down.
From 81 to 2001.
So this-
10 years it was 50 meters.
this shows the importance of having a marine unit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and especially a Majid.
Majid.
I mean, that's and having his promotion. And,
Yeah.
all the rest of it.
And showing all.
Maybe we should. Do you want to move over, or we can just quickly touch on the creek? Yeah, come and sit here.
This was the photograph showing the results of the inspection pit inspection. This is the anchor, head of the anchor of the sheet pipe. Still
How many pits were you excavating?
3 pits.
3 pits, yeah.
At the places where the Etisalat cave.
A large barred, one without a barred. We chose them where the fence section is, one either side of the fence, and then one near the Etisalat cable crossing. But as well as a trial pit, we broke open the top of the cope, so we could see the top of the steel sheet pile, as Majid was pointing out here. Steel sheet pile. Although that encasing concrete here was cast, was put in 1988, whereas the actual sheet pile dates from 75.
This is epoxy coated steel.
All of the steel in the 1988. The big problem is the cover was so low, 50. Placed it and it's tied in position. There'll be a lot of damage to the coating. In good condition, yeah. So it's a 50 mm diameter rod every 2.4 metres, covered in denser tape.
Okay.
So there's no corrosion on the tiebacks.
How many of those did you see?
So 3.
Just with the three?
I think
three pits?
two actually, yeah.
2.
Because they're every 2.4 metres, so we weren't sure
Yeah.
whether the pits would get them. I think it's the tie rod, is it, John?
Yeah, yes.
Yes. Remove the top layer of steel, so then the cover to this lower steel is in the order of 150, 200. Retain this steel here, so we've got a mechanical steel connection between the front and back face.
Good for them.
It varies, from 100% of the top of the surface spoiled and cracked to some looking okay. And the reason some of them are okay is because the cover is most probably a bit more. Where it's very bad, the cover's low. But it's very difficult, even where it maybe looks okay at the moment, 2 or 3 years down the line, we could be proposing to break out over the full length. Put a saw cut in.
How steep it is around side the end of the wings of the breakwater. Fairly flat, and then as you get around, it's very steep beach.
And here where you get strong current.
Yeah. Same thing there and same thing there.
Yeah.
So that was a recent survey. And I think this is
Hello?
احمد خليهم يلا صور.
ما نبغى نطلع، ركز على الشاطئ.
طيب يلا طيب طلع خليه يأثر
اوكي بوينت ذات اريا.
There.
So this is the key to the
See the water, you see the, oh, there, you can see the systems are there. Right.
ندور روح
خلاص تعالوا سياراتنا وليد، بنوصلكم من شوي داخل، لان احنا نقدر ندخل لي داخل للشاطئ.
من النيل اقل من كيلو.
طب بدي اسالك سؤال يعني ما كملت سؤالي.
انت اسال دايركت.
ما كملت سؤالي.
لا انت اسال دايركت، لكن ما تسالني كيف سمك النيل. فهمت علي؟ اسال سؤالك. بينه وبين سمك البحر؟ اي سمك البحر اكيد. بس يعودنا احنا على السمك، حتى هنا بناكل سمك هنا بنشتري. يعني عمري زيت الزيتون ما حبيت. يلا
شيف معارض البحريات.
is where we are right now. So we're right here now. This is the tea breakwater. Then this is the offshore breakwater, which is that side. This is the offshore breakwater. Then it's just there.
See all the sand that keep.
So we're right here. And this is the offshore breakwater, which is this. This is this. And it goes just there. This is the tea breakwater, and that's the offshore breakwater. We saw the sand which accumulated.
وين
لا تصور نحن ها؟ هو الحين بيسوق شوي شوي فانت تقدر تاخذه اثناء يمين رايت ليفت ها ليفت
Sometimes they only eat their way slowly into the front limit. Yeah.
really want the construction, Colin. We don't want the construction. No. No, the water down this way. I think just stop, Colin. Stop and just stand. You can just put the camera around.
وين كمان يوقف إذا تاخذ كمان؟
لا لف ما أقدر أوقفه.
ألف؟
إيه.
اوكي شوف هاك من المدخل يعني انت تاخذ البان وتبدا تلف.
إيه. لف يسار ها؟ يسار. يسار يسار.
I always see this duck